about you?
Good.
Brandon, you were kind of around last spring at times, just kind of walking around the program, but you're actually going through the process of spring football this time around.
Yes, sir.
What's that been like going through your first spring winter workout?
It's been great. So this is my first winter workouts, and I've just done everything that I can do to play next year. So everything Coach Mick said to get my body fat down, just anything I can do, get my speed better and stuff like that. It's been really good. And then spring practice, the first 4 practices have been really good for me and the team and the receivers and the DBs. Everybody's competing, so I feel like it's been really good so far.
How much more comfortable are you as a player now than you were when you got here last summer?
I'm definitely a lot more comfortable just because I've been here for almost a year now. Well, kind of almost a year now. So I would feel like the playbook is coming like secondhand, is natural now to me. I'm just playing a lot faster, and I feel like I'm not thinking as much when I'm out there. So I feel like as much as I do that, I'll be pretty good.
You mentioned.
Did you see what Ryan said about you on Tuesday?
Yeah.
When you hear the head coach say that, like, what does that do for you?
It definitely boosts your confidence because you know all the work you're putting in is being seen and it's being acknowledged. So it definitely boosts your confidence and yeah.
For Brian and the offensive staff to be willing to move Emeka out of the slot position that he's been so good at for a couple years now, does that kind of show you that you're doing the things that they need to see to get on the field?
Yeah, it definitely does. But I mean, I'm never satisfied, so I just want to keep pushing. I just want to keep being great and stuff like that. I'm still learning from Emeka, so anything I can take, any little nuggets I can take from him that he learned in the slot. It'll add great value to my game.
What about your skill set? And obviously you've seen what slot receivers in this offense can do, whether it's Jackson or KJ Hill.
Yep.
What about your skill set fits that role?
I think I'm very quick. I have very a nice quick twitch to me. I'm elusive. I'm strong, so I can block good. If I have to block bigger nickelbacks or linebackers, or even safeties at times, I can do that. I can also play down the field as well, and my run after catch is pretty good. So I feel like I'm the perfect slot receiver. And I can also play outside, so that's the thing. I'm trying to do both right now, so that's good.
Coach, Brandon, do you want to return punts?
Yeah, definitely. Anything I can do to get on the field, I'll definitely return punts, kick returns, anything I need to do to play.
Firm's just been pushing that.
Yes, sir.
Put the kibosh on it, protect you so you can play offense.
Yes, sir.
Too many reps, right?
Yeah.
Brandon, have you talked with Coach Kell? I know we're very early here, but Chip's not afraid to hand the ball off to guys like you to have your skill set. We've seen Emeka run the ball a little bit here in the past too. And I know you played some quarterback in high school. What's your comfort level with potentially being a ball carrier here? And have you had any conversations about utilizing your skill set?
I haven't had any conversations yet, but last year towards the bowl prep, I was doing a little bit of carrying the ball. I was behind Xavier Johnson, so learning from him and guys like that, it makes me more comfortable. But I feel like I could do anything on the field, and I'll do anything to play. So if it has to do with me throwing the ball, running the ball, catching the ball, blocking, anything I'll do to get on the field, I'll do with that.
Coach Day specifically talked about how competitive you are. Where do you think that competitive drive comes from?
It just comes from where I'm from, South Florida. I feel like everybody down there, we compete to the max. There's no other place that competes like South Florida. There's dogs all around the South Florida. So, I mean, it just, ever since I was 7 years old when I started playing, it was instilled in me to just compete and be that dog.
Speaking of South Florida, what stands out about Jeremiah? Jeremiah, excuse me.
I mean, I played with Jeremiah when I was 10 and 11, and then we played against each other a couple years in high school. So I've seen him, the growth he's made over these years is insane. The way his body has changed is crazy. And now seeing him out here today, it's just like everything's come full circle. He was the best player in the country last year. And for me, seeing him grow up and things like that, it's been really good to see.
And it's tough to play here as a true freshman, as a wide receiver, as you guys know, because it's such a stacked room. Even Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't play much as a true freshman. But it seems like he might be the exception to the rule.
I feel like Jeremiah is just, he's a different caliber. When you watch him and how smooth he is and the physical abilities he brings to the game, I feel like he has to play. Some way he has to play because he's just better than the team.
You, Jeremiah, and Parnell.
2 more questions, guys.
And we're pretty dominant together as a trio for South Florida Express.
Yes, sir.
And now you guys, it seems like all 3 of you guys are priming yourselves to have roles this year. Obviously, Emeka's involved in that, but
if the next 2 or 3 years is hey, you three guys leading that room, what is Ohio State getting with you three as a trio as wide receivers?
They're gonna get the best receiving room in the country. You know, we've been holding that narrative for so long now, but we're gonna continue to do that. I mean, we have conversations with like as us three because we all play for the same team, as you said. We just want to be the best, and we know when it's our time to come, we're gonna do that, and definitely get a national championship.
How special is that for you, for Eva? You guys all do get to still play together here.
It's very special because you would have never known in OT7 when we were there all on the same field together on the same team. We would have never thought we would have been at The Ohio State University all playing on the same field at the same time. So it's definitely special, and it's a dream come true. I definitely think my body has changed a lot, and it's changed in ways of like my body fat percentage went down a lot. And I just feel like I overall feel better when I like do long runs and stuff like that. So I have really good stamina right now, so I just hope to keep that up.
Brandon, you got winded this year as you were after a 57-yard touchdown in your first catch last. You seemed pretty winded.
Yeah. I feel like it was just the adrenaline rushing. I feel like I was just more so. The celebration was more tired than the run, actually. Everybody jumping on me and stuff like that. But it was definitely a cool experience.
We got a corner from New Jersey, one from Arizona, one from Ohio. You just talked about South Florida. Is there a little South Florida? It's like from the outside, it feels like there's a little bit of South Florida in there, even though there's nobody from there. Like they're good trash talkers.
Yeah.
Like they compete like you guys do. Like, do you see that in the corner room?
I feel like if there were anybody to be from South Florida in the corner room, it would be IGB, Davison Ignosin. I feel like he competes with me daily. We go back at it, back and forth, and Jermaine Matthews as well. We were out there talking and just having fun, but when we get on the field, we know like it's smoke. Like we know what comes behind playing receiver and DB in spring football. So yeah.
Great, Brandon.